Alright, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about whether or not you should summon on the new Overflowing Gratitude Dokkan Festival banner on Global Dokkan, because this did just drop last night, so I'm sure a lot of you did see it, and I'm sure a lot of you are pretty incentivized to summon. You can see just by the little picture of the banner here. Yeah, we got some good units on here. We got God Goku, who's obviously very amazing. A lot of people have been waiting for him to return on Global Dokkan, so if you want to buy him with red coins, this is the perfect opportunity for that, because, yeah, he's definitely a beast. And then we've got, Piccolo right here. We got Goku, the World Tournament Goku. So, good options on this banner. I think those three units specifically stand out, the God Goku and then the World Tournament Piccolo and Goku. But all the other units aren't necessarily bad. It's just they're not really amazing. So, overall, I would probably recommend you skip. If you really want to do something with this banner, I would say either buy someone with red coins, do like 2 multis, but no more than that, or just entirely skip it. Because not that this banner's bad by any means, there definitely is some value on here. Like I said, the 3 main units, so then the God Goku and then these 2 are really good, and Yamcha's also pretty good, but I think there's just better stuff up and coming for Global Dokkan. So we're going to go over this banner really quick, and then we'll talk about some really good banners coming to Global. So first off, World Tournament Goku, World Tournament Piccolo. Both of them are absolutely amazing for short content, for long content. They're both just going to be absolute chads. So really good units with them. Like I said, if you want to buy one of them with red coins, I do highly recommend that because they're insane. We also got Dokkan Fest Yamcha. He's not as good as he was on release. He definitely has aged a bit, which is crazy because he hasn't been out for that long. But he's still pretty good. If you build him full dodge, he can dodge most of the attacks aimed at him. And then he can do a solid amount of damage as well with all of his additionals. And then he's got that active skill, which hits pretty hard. So definitely a good unit with Yamcha. He's a really good lead as well, I know that. And then we've got God Goku. I mean, it's God Goku. Yeah, he's amazing. He can stack. He gets that guard. He gets the 60% chance to dodge. He's orb changing. He has the transformation, or I guess D-transformation. He goes into Super Saiyan. And, that hits like an absolute nuke because he's stacking attack. And then he's just a great unit all around. If you want to buy him with red coins as well, I absolutely do suggest that because this guy's just amazing. He's got a great leader skill as well for beginners, so really good unit all around. And then we have Tech Bardock. I mean, Tech Bardock's not horrible. He's got that Scouter for the first couple turns, but other than the Scouter, he is pretty mid. I mean, he's not horrible. If you build up with him, he can look decent, I guess, but he's not that great. Definitely a unit you're going to want to go full dodge with just because he doesn't have any, like, guard, damage reduction, dodge, anything like that. So supers are going to annihilate this guy. But that Scouter that he has for the first 5 turns is pretty useful, so just keep that in mind. Physical Raditz, yeah, And then the Super Vegeta right here, obviously he sucks. He's been out for a long time, so he's aged. So I would say you either pull one of these 4 units or you get shafted. I mean, these 2 absolutely suck, and this guy's just kind of mid. So just for there being 4 good units on a banner does kind of make me say don't summon. I mean, if you want to buy someone with red coins, if you want to do a couple multis, maybe see if you can get insanely lucky and pull the 1 unit you want or pull one of these guys. I mean, you could try it, but I do not recommend spending any more than 100 stones on this banner, because like I said, we just have better stuff up and coming. But one thing I do want to mention, even before you buy the red coins for one of these units, is we do have that banner that's coming out, I think, mid-December, where we can buy the 8th year anniversary LRs with red coins. So we're going to talk about that banner here in a second, but I just want to mention that really quick before a lot of you click off. Even if you want to spend some of your red coins, I mean, you've got the option between the Golden Week units and God Goku and then the 8th year anniversary LRs. I mean, these guys are obviously 100 coins less than the 8th year anniversary LRs, but if you're at 400, you're right there. I mean, maybe do a couple summons on one banner, maybe sell a couple units you got rainbowed as well, and then you'll get to 500, and then you could buy the 8th year anniversary LRs. So just keep in mind, you got a lot of options here in terms of buying units with red coins. But anyway, I do want to go over some good banners coming to Global Dokkan. Now, keep in mind, I'm only specifically going over good banners. So stuff like LR Ribrianne's banner, stuff like, I don't know, these random, like, just crappy banners that we got on JP. I'm not going to be going over. I just want to go over the banners that have actually a little bit of value to them. So first off, we got Android 17 and 18's banner. This does also have God Goku and Kale and Path to Power Kid Goku. And Android 17 and 18 are pretty good. I know they're really good support. Their banner unit sucks, and then Videl and then the Kale and Caulifla suck. But these 4 units right here do have a lot of value. I'm sure Kale will become really good if we get an LR hit, an LR Kefla, something like that up and coming. And then God Goku, like I said, amazing. This guy's really good if you want to run Dragon Ball Saga as a team. I mean, you kind of need this guy. I think he's still the best lead for that category. So definitely a really good unit. And then, like I said, Android 17 and 18, still very good. Tournament of Power has fallen off massively, but they're pretty much the best unit on there now. It's still not a great category. I don't want to say it's been redeemed with them, but they definitely make it a lot better and easier to run. Especially if you want to run Blue Kaioken Goku on their team, you know, they can support him. And then because you're surrounded by Reps Universe 7 units, obviously he's going to do a just ass load of damage with that active skill. So really good setups with all of these units, and pretty good value with this banner. Same thing, I guess, with this banner, though. I don't really recommend you going insanely deep on here, just because, I mean, you have the opportunity to pull some good units, but, you know, you want to go really deep on those big celebration banners. So New Year's, you know, Anniversary, Worldwide Talent Celebration, Tanabata, stuff like that. So a banner like this, that's good, but not necessarily amazing. You shouldn't probably spending more than like 200 stones on, and even that is, you know, a little too much. So I would say just keep in mind a lot of these units you could buy with red coins, even though God Goku's already going to be available for red coins. But, you know, maybe just wait till the 8th year anniversary LRs roll around, see if you can buy them with red coins. And then if you can't, or you just miss out on the opportunity, then God Goku will be back for red coins within like the next month anyway. So it's not essential you buy him right now. Just, you know, other things you want to keep in mind. And then the next banner after 17 and 18, I say the next banner, but just the next banner I have lined up, is the Gohan and Piccolo's banner. So this banner is not insane, but I mean, there is some value here. Like, every unit on here is a 200% lead. So if you're new to the game, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not saying you should summon, but I'm not saying you shouldn't either, because there's definitely some value here with that. Because 200% leader skill is obviously insanely valuable in the game right now. If you're taking on any remotely difficult content, you need a 200% leader skill, and you just have more options for team building as well. So makes the game a lot easier if you have one. So then there being only 200% leader skills featured on this banner other than the Banner unit obviously makes it very good. Gohan and Piccolo, absolutely amazing. Even the Vegeta and the Nappa, still really good Banner units as well. Turles is really good. Bardock is kind of mid. I mean, he can be good with the Scouter, like I said. Yamcha's amazing. Ginyu can still be really good on the Ginyu Force team, and then Raditz sucks. But again, all of them being 200% leader skills is definitely pretty good. So just another banner you're going to want to keep in mind. Maybe if you want to buy Turles with red coins as well, this would be a good chance to do that. And then next, we do have the Dragon Ball Heroes banner. So we're going to be getting this, what, in like a week? So yeah, these are not in a good order whatsoever. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're going to be getting Dragon Ball Heroes, I think, in like a week and a half. We get it the 21st, so it's going to be here very soon. This isn't the banner, but these units are going to be featured on here. Obviously, we've got like the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly, the Evil Vegeta. We got the Fu, and then who else? Just one more. Oh yeah, the Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black. I don't know how I forgot about him. So a lot of units up and coming. I would probably recommend summoning for it a little. If the units are heavily restricted to the Dragon Ball Heroes team, then maybe don't summon. But if they're good units and they're not restricted to any team, and they're just, you know, good units for the categories that they're on, especially the Goku Black, because we could use the extreme class buffs, then I definitely do recommend doing a couple multis, because you got to keep in mind, these Dragon Ball Heroes units are really useful when they're not restricted to a certain team, like Dragon Ball Heroes or Crossover, because then they're on all of these random-ass teams, because, of course, they're just, you know, fan service characters. I mean, you got, like, Janemba and Boo, you've got Baby and Janemba, or no, this is Bobby and Boo, and then Baby and Janemba. And then you've got like Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Golden 5th Form Cooler. So there's some crazy, you know, options here. So then them getting Dokkan cards obviously means they're going to be on some crazy categories. And then them being on a ton of different categories is a good thing. So I think summoning on the Heroes banner isn't really that bad of an idea, as long as the units aren't bad and not restricted to the Crossover or Dragon Ball Heroes team. But if they end up being restricted to those two categories, yeah, you could probably skip, right? I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot of value, because it's not like you're running those two categories a lot anyway. But keep in mind, got Dragon Ball Heroes coming up soon. We've got this banner coming mid-December. This is where the 8th year anniversary LRs do return. I've said this a lot, so I won't talk about it for too long, but there's no value on this banner. I would say just buy them with red coins and then skip. Don't get me wrong, Super Saiyan 4 Goku's good. Obviously, they're good. Vegeta and Trunks is good. But, I mean, you've got a chance to pull these guys, or, you know, these guys. And 17 can still be pretty good, don't get me wrong, but he's not amazing. And, you know, these guys suck. This guy, not really that great. This guy can be maybe kind of good. This guy kind of aged a bit. So, not the best banner. I would say skip. Again, only value buying these guys with red coins. And then next up, we do have the New Year's Step Up banner. So, there's going to be a New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest banner, and then this banner. Both of them have a lot of value. So, you're definitely going to want to save a lot of stones, because this one, obviously, you get a guaranteed, like, type of unit for every step. So you can see here, you get a guaranteed Extreme Z Awakened unit, you get a guaranteed Super Type leader, Extreme Type leader, a category leader, a potential LR character, so an LR character basically. I don't know why it says potential LR. I mean, I guess they have the potential to awaken into an LR, but anyway, a lot of good value with this banner. I have like the first one pulled up, I don't know why, but we're probably going to get some really crazy units featured on here. I think we are going to get Bulma, which is going to be really good. We're going to get a lot of the 200% leads in here. We're also going to get a lot of the really good Extreme Z Awakenings that we've had over the past year. So I definitely think this banner is going to have a lot of value. And there's 3 rotations, and every rotation on this banner is 200 stones. So in total, that's 600 stones. So having 600 stones on this banner, it's going to be kind of difficult because, you know, a lot of stuff up and coming for global. But I do definitely think saving is worth it. Because like I said, the value on here is crazy. You're literally guaranteed to pull something good on every step. So you can't really get shafted unless you get a unit you already have rainbowed. But anyway, I guess that pretty much has been the video. I just wanted to briefly go over a lot of these stuff. I mean, I guess it wasn't really briefly. You know, it's a pretty long video. But still, don't summon on this banner. It's got some good value if you want to buy someone with red coins. But with the stuff we got up and coming, I would say just skip it. I mean, some good units, but at that point, just buy them with red coins, right? So that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which banner you're saving your Dragon Stones for down in the comments, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.